Hello everyone, Sriram here from ShriLearning. It was so happy and great whenever we see someone clearing PMP examination. For last few years, we are just following with people and get their success story, which can help people around the world. It's not only the exam writing pattern, it's beyond that, the way they prepare, the mindset. That's very important. Is this exam so tough? I will tell it's not tough, but it has its own standard. To reach a standard, definitely we need some sort of discipline, some sort of regular habits. So today we have Avinash in front of us who cleared PMP recently. On 3rd of September, he cracked it. First, congratulations, Avinash, for this achievement.
Thank you, sir.
Great. He's so humble, soft nature person. So what we'll do is first we'll show the certificate. Then we'll come back. Here it is. Avinash Kumar cracked on September 3rd. So Avinash, did you mark this date as your exam date earlier or was it a random?
No, actually, it was planned for 15th of July, but somehow it was postponed till 3rd of September. Actually, I have to say sorry to you because you gave us so many instructions. Some I followed, some I missed, and that is the reason of this delay.
Not all can be taken. At least you took some. I'm so happy. Giving advice and thought is easy. Following is tough. So I'm so happy you did it. So we'll give a little background, Avinash. Where you, which country, which city you are from? What do you do?
I'm based in Pune, India, and I'm working in Infosys in telecom domain. Uh, my job is mainly work on. Actually, my team is working on cloud-based telephony infrastructure. So our job is to deploy and maintain telephony infrastructure for customer.
Okay. You're already a project manager. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. When you're already a manager, how come this thought of you have to get certified came into picture?
I am recently promoted to project manager. It was due in 2019, but because of this COVID and all, this got delayed. Uh, actually, this all idea came in for certification came in 2000 after starting of this COVID situation. Because everyone was doing something which they can showcase that they have done in during the COVID period. I was thinking of doing something, but I was not ready to go with other certification which I have done, like Cisco certification or any other certification, because I'm sure that I can do it anytime, and I was looking for something which is recognized by everyone. Uh, yeah, that has some value, because other certification, if you see, you can easily, people are easily clearing it. In my team, guys are going for Azure certification or AWS certification. So for those certification, question terms or other informations are easily available, and you can clear it if you put 1 or 2 week behind that. So
Okay.
I was looking for something which is valuable, which is recognized by everyone, and that's why I opted for PMP.
Something challenging, huh?
Yeah.
Nice, good. So how do you came to know ShriLearning? Where you got it?
It started with YouTube only. Actually, I was searching. I came to know that there is a change in syllabus. One of my senior, general, group manager, he did this PMP in PMBOK 3. So he asked me to do this. He advised me and he guided me to go through Rita Mulkai and PMBOK, but I was not sure what is the syllabus and which version I have to go through. So I was searching in YouTube, and before a start of April batch, I think it started on 16th of April. So one day before that, I got a success video from ShriLearning. There I saw that, and after seeing that, I went through, I think, 3 or 4 success stories. So I was convinced that, okay, this institute is good for me. I'll go with them.
Okay.
And next day I got a message that PMP one class is free. You can join that. And so
Mm,
Saturday I joined your class,
mm,
and I was simply sitting there just listening.
mhm.
And by end of the class, I called Rahul and joined ShriLearning, because I was fully convinced that, okay, this is the place where I can get the content what I'm looking.
Anyway, thanks for the trust what you have on us. I appreciate that. And thanks for coming in. Good. And if it is April, it should be at least 2 to 3 months of plan for you for preparation. So I'm sure you have a family, you have office work. How do you plan your study process? How do you approach it?
Actually, I work in Australian shift,
Hmm.
so I'm starting early in the morning, 4:30.
Wow.
So yeah, so for that, when I was traveling to office, I was getting up by 3:30 in the morning. So
God.
yeah, so I am having that habit of getting up in 3:30 in the morning. So from there, I was managing 2 hours for my study. uh, in that period, I was going through the 10 questions sent by Rahul, or if there is anything I have to go in the
Nice,
book and all.
nice.
And after setting my daily requirement, I mean, for first 1 or 2 hours, the things get normalized. So whenever I was getting time, I was just adjusting my study in that.
But sure, 3:30 is not morning. It's middle of the night.
Yes.
I appreciate that. So we have classes on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So how do you materialize this class? Will you read post classes or were you able to follow the classes? How was it for you?
No, there I did a mistake. Actually, what I have actually, I was supposed to go through the books once and then come to class. That would have helped me in much better way. But I came to class without going through the books. And but your material, whatever you are covering in the class, is sufficient. I don't think any book is required after that. After going through the after going through the exam, I can say that books are not required if you are preparing for. uh, if someone is preparing his ShriLearning, after seeing all the video twice, it is sufficient for the exam.
Man, the people who prepared the book will come and fight with you. Guys, you prepared a lot of content. Of course, listening is good. Also, I would recommend reading some portion is interesting, important because for some of us, maybe junior engineers or junior managers, right? For them, sometimes the subject reading also will help them to get the depth. So again, now you book your exam, you're approaching towards examination. That tricky part is whatever you read, when it is in a question in the paper, it is different. Reading is different, question is different, right? You can read a lot, but you want to convert a question to answer, there comes a tricky part. Now, when you approach a question after academics so many years later, how was it? Were you able to easily catch it up or took some time?
See, concept was not a issue with me. For me, the issue was with the time management and mindset. Uh,
Mm,
with me, the problem from starting is the time management.
mm,
When I took first prepcast test, I by end of 230 minutes, I completed only 150 questions,
mm,
and with that 150 question, I got 66%.
mm,
So I was sure that my accuracy is okay. The only thing is somehow I have to complete that within 230 minutes. I
mm.
tried a lot, but I could not improve on that. And I thought, okay, because of some disturbance in the home or something, I am not able to do it. In exam, I can manage it, but exam also I face the same issue. By when I came to last 60 question, I was left with 45 minutes only. So concept was not a issue. Time management and mindset, because once you are, if you see the time is less, then you will start losing your patience and all your control. Whatever you have learned, all things are gone on backseat, and uh, there are chances to do mistakes.
Got you, got you. But I saw you scoring 87%, 75%. You were in the top range. How do you went to that range? because
See,
people are studying the basic.
you will not believe when I took first ShriLearning mock, I got 86,
Ah,
and I have not read Rita Mulkai. I have not read PMBOK.
ah,
I got all those things by referring your video and some content from YouTube.
nice, nice.
Later on, I realized that no, what Sriram is saying, go through Agile Practice Guide and PMBOK, at least Rita Mulkai or PMBOK once.
Uh-huh.
Then only okay, if he is saying, then I'll go through it. And somehow I finished Rita Mulkai once and
Ah,
Agile Practice Guide once.
okay.
But for me, the most important thing was your video only. Even before going to exam, 2 days before, I revised it thoroughly, and I got questions based on the concept.
Hmm. I understand. I understand. Got you. And you got a 67% in a study hall. Okay. I'll tell you about the study hall. Study hall is a challenging area. Their
Yes.
questions totally tricky. Some questions are wrong also. And how was it doing other simulators coming to study hall of PMI Institute? Did you have some challenges there?
Yes, challenges are there, and see what I am seeing, that guys are looking into the question and answer, and what I have realized that everyone is trying to mug up the things or memorize those things,
Hmm.
and that is not the correct way in my thinking, in my perspective. What I am seeing that you have to see what they are trying to ask, what area they are trying to target. Because if you see in the exam, you are not getting any question directly, or you are not getting any scene question. But whatever is there in the study hall, based on those concept only, or based similar questions you are getting in with a
Hmm.
different wording you are getting in the exam.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
a study hall mock helped me a lot, because I can remember multiple questions based on same concept or same thought process.
Hmm. Hmm. Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. And again, this exam writing is one part of it. And as you said, time management is a problem, right? So when you say time management, did you have any preset mind? I have to take these many questions this many time. I'm not talking about the main exam. Before going to the main exam, you would have done a lot of small tests, right? So you would have seen 10 questions how you're doing, 40 questions how you're doing. Then only you would have gone to the bigger 180 questions. Now,
Yes.
when you do a small test like 10 or 40 questions, what was your mindset? How do you do that?
See, the 10 question which Rahul is sending on daily basis, I was doing with a timer of 12 minutes.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I was able to complete it within 7 to 8 minutes, and that was okay. But when I was going for a larger set, I mean 180 question in one go,
Hmm.
there I was doing mistake. And my mistake was that even after getting the answer, before moving to next question, I had a habit of reviewing again all the options. So
Hmm.
there I was missing my time.
Uh,
Uh, what I have noticed that whatever be the length of the question, it is 4 liner or 6 liner, it doesn't matter. If you are okay with English, if you understand it little bit,
uh,
within 35 to 55 seconds, you are done with the question and options. Now you have another 30 to 35 seconds for evaluating the options and marking it. But
hmm.
even after marking that, again, before moving to the next question, I had a habit of reviewing it again. So there I was missing my time, and I was not able to get away with that idea till till the main exam.
Hmm. Hmm. Makes valuable. Okay, that's interesting. Good. Okay, let's jump to the main exam. So main exam, was it center based? Was it
It was
online?
a center. It was a center-based exam.
Center based. Okay. So center means it has all the facilities, I believe. Good monitor and
Yes,
seating facility. Hmm.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
The issue is I had a habit of doing it on laptop,
Hmm.
and there they gave me a desktop, and I was not comfortable with that,
Hmm.
because all the font and the presentation style, everything got changed, and it took me time to get adjusted with that setting.
Hmm. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now I think they give a locker, right, where you can deposit all your.
Yes. They give a locker. They give instruction also what you have to do, what you are not supposed to do. Even that the instructor was guiding me. He asked me, "What is your plan? How you will target the question? How you are? I mean, for first 60 question, how much times you have allotted?" I told him that 90 minutes.
Who was
Yeah,
this?
that instructor was asking me that, okay, what is your plan? How you are going to tackle this? There are 180 questions. You have to divide it into 60, 60, 60. So what is your plan for first 60 question? I told
Wow.
him 90 minutes. So, sir, it's okay. You go as per plan, but you will face the real challenge in last 60 question. So it's
Uh-huh.
better you reduce it to 75. I said, boss, I have planned like that and I'm not going to change it.
Wow. First time Avinash, I'm hearing in the center somebody is discussing about exam.
Yes, yes.
Actually, they shouldn't do that. Okay. Anyway, at least somebody encouraged you. I'm happy about it. It's quite new. I never heard like this. Okay, superb. So now we deposited everything, went to the exam. I think the first few minutes they play a video, right? They show you how to navigate,
Yes,
how to do this
yes,
stuff. All
yes,
happen. Okay, very good, very good. And when you started the exam, I'm sure the exam has a one question at a time. It has a timer on the top.
yes.
Uh, it has a next and previous. It has option of marking the questions. It has option of calculator needed basis, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Fine. Good. So how was it? The first few questions.
Questions were not tough for me because I was okay with the questions.
Hmm.
The only thing is I was not comfortable with the settings. I mean the desktop what I got and the way it was questions were coming. I mean in laptop it is a different font and different this thing, but in desktop it was altogether different, and then mouse was also not okay with that system. So
Hmm.
it took me time to adjust there. And I had a plan to complete first 60 question in 90 minutes, but I could not complete it. It took me almost 100 minutes to complete that.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I took break after 60 question and I went for chocolate. I had chocolate. I went there outside, but I, in back of mind, I was struggling how I will cope up with another 120 question in 130 minutes. So for next 60, I have only 65 minutes as per rule. But somehow I finished my break. That guy reminded me, your 8 minute is over and you have to go back to your seat. So I came back. I started and it took me another 80 minutes to complete another set of 60 questions. So I was left with almost 45 minutes for last 60 question. So I thought game is over for me. I am already, I mean, I'm out of this game. It's okay. I thought, okay, it's uh, the same problem again. I faced the same problem. I was not able to handle that properly. So I took it. Okay, it's okay. At least what I'll do. I thought I had a plan of going through all the questions. So if I'm coming next time, I will go through it again. At least I will have some idea about that.
So you planned already. I will come for second attempt.
Yeah, I was sure because for next 45, 60 question, I was having 45 minutes, and I was sure that I will not be able to complete that. And if I'm missing some 30, 40 question as I was missing in the home,
Uh,
definitely I'm not going to clear it. So I
uh,
was sure. And then somehow uh, um, some idea came in mind that your video, last video, then where you said that you are very near to that, don't lose your hope and don't lose the thing, don't let it go easily. So I just took your name, and somehow you came in my thought. Okay, so I uh, I changed my approach. Actually, what I did, I started reading question from last sentence,
uh-huh.
and there I started what PM will do next. Okay, then next line, and I was reading till I was clear with the scenario,
Very
and
good.
parallelly I was evaluating the options also.
Very good.
And I stopped looking at watch and question number, everything. I was just marking it and moving to next. When I reached 180 question, I saw I am left with 1 minute.
Uh,
So I thought, okay, let me submit it.
yeah, that's a good speed, man. Look at the way 45 minutes, you are done 60 questions.
Yes.
A decent speed you have maintained. Okay, that's nice. Usually, the last spot, the acceleration will be high because after crossing 120 questions, our brain will be used how to answer. So last lot, either it becomes lot of match the following, then you'll be trouble. If not possible, we can move forward. Good. I like the way you didn't give up. That's a good character I have to see with you. Nice, nice, nice. Superb. So you have 1 more minute and you clicked it.
Yes, I clicked it and it asked me to review and submit it. I submitted it. I was not having patience to go through it again. So I submitted it and I saw congratulations, but I was not sure that I have passed. I was sitting over there. Then that instructor came inside and he asked me to come out. He asked me to go through the survey. I completed the survey also. And I was sitting over there quiet. So he told, why are you worried? You are already passed and I know you have got all above target.
Ah,
I asked him, how can you say that? Because they are not showing anything that. So he told, since January, no one has got, I mean, less than all above target. Those who are clearing the exam, they are getting all above target. So I told, okay. I waited for 15, 20 minutes and he gave me the report and it was all above target in all this thing.
uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. But one thing interesting is the center people will not talk this much. I'm so surprised to see somebody talking. You know what? How they'll deal. Even the results comes out, they will not and they should not tell the result. They will take the paper, print out, and hand over upside down, where only you have to turn and see that. You cannot express anything. You have to go out of the center, then you have to do that. This is a process they follow. But one thing I'm happy that at least that guy is able to make you happy. You cleared the exam.
Yes. Yes.
Because
Yeah, I was thankful to him because in every break he was telling me that left how much time I am left with and how I have to target it.
nice, nice. Okay, that's a good guy there around. Because usually some people go out, they stay out more than 10 minutes.
Yes.
So that will lose some time there. Okay, fantastic. That's a good thing. So probably you thought you will give up this exam come next time, but again, you boosted yourself in the last minute and you picked up and you cleared it. Nice. Really, really good to know. Really good to know. Okay, great. So now if you want to give some advice or tips for the people who are struggling with the time management in the exam, who is struggling to get the hold of PMP. So what is your thoughts?
Uh, with me, the good thing is I have done lots of mock.
Mm-hmm.
So even I was doing things in hurry. The accuracy rate was high. I
Mm-hmm.
think I did almost 15 mocks.
Mm-hmm.
So and from beginning, my score was not. It's okay. I mean, what other guys were getting, I was getting up to that 70 to 75 in that range. I was getting that. The only thing is, everyone has to follow your instruction first. They
Mm-hmm.
have to listen. You are there. You have seen. See, after clearing the exam, I only thought uh, this is the difference between you and other guys because you know that who is going to clear the exam. You clearly said me that you are Avinash PMP, and because of that, I went for the exam. I was not sure on my abilities, but you are sure that okay because you have seen 1,000 guys clearing in front of you. You know the content, and I have gone through other contents, also in YouTube and all. But if I see your content, it is well prepared, precise, whatever is required in the exam, that much only it is there. See, you clearly said no formula question. Still, people are mugging up the formula. Okay, EB, CB, all those things. I didn't even got a question in. I was I mean I was calculate. I was doing some form mathematical question in procurement. I was doing in some. I thought I heard one success story where one guy was telling that he got some calculation and all. So I thought, okay, if I get this, what Sriram sir will do there? So I was trying to cover everything, but when I faced the exam, I came to know that no, he is the guy who perfectly knows the exam, and he know what to do, what not to do. So I'll suggest everyone to follow you blindly. Whatever you are saying to go through the Timbok or Rita and Agile Practice Guide once, go through once, uh, go through the videos once again, and uh, do as many mocks as possible,
Yeah.
because that will give you the idea, and that will give you hold of the subject also, because you will come to know, okay, from this portion this question is, so that will be in your mind till exam date.
Hmm. Perfect. Perfect.
Otherwise if you go through, suppose you are going through one chapter, you will not be able to realize from where they will ask the question. If you go through the mocks, whether it is prepcast or ShriLearning, you will come to know, okay, it is from Agile Practice Guide chapter number 6, where they are targeting um, procurement type in Agile.
Hmm. Hmm. Right. 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 Good. That's nice. That's nice. Good to know that the commitment and trust you have around yourself and
And one more thing, I'll ask everyone to go through chapter number 3, which you are always asking guys to go through that. I got almost 7 to 8 questions from chapter number 3 and chapter number 4 from Agile Practice Guide.
yeah.
Servant leader, and here project manager.
Right. Perfect. Perfect. 3 and 4 important chapters.
Yes,
Keep targeting. Nice. Good to know, Avinash. Fantastic. So, how much your family supported?
a lot, because
Lot.
I was, yeah, a lot. It was not possible without. My wife is my biggest critic. First thing.
Ah.
Second thing, she ensure that I have 2 kids, and full time they are making some noise. So
Mm,
it was not possible for me to sit for 15 mocks for 4 hours to test my this thing, time management and all. So
mm.
somehow she handled them, and she um, uh, make some arrangement to, so that I can sit for 4 hours and clear my exam after office hours.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Second thing, when I was struggling with the time, and I was discussing with everyone, I talked to Hari, I talked to Vignesh, I talked to Kunal. They all said, no, you have to improve on time management and all. She was
Mhm,
listening, somehow she was listening me talking to someone. So she asked me, why are you so much worried? See, your accuracy rate is high. Even after marking 150 question only, you are getting 66%. It means even if you mark another 30 question, if you mark randomly, you will definitely get 70.
mhm,
So it's not a point to discuss how to manage that, how to cover all the question. Actually, she asked me to, even if you are not completing 150 question, for an
mm.
before ending the exam, go for randomly mark, take a educated guess and mark the another 30. Don't leave the question blank. Mark it, uh, all the question.
Mm, 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 mm. Makes good, makes good, makes good. Perfect, great. I really like the way you approached, the way you did it, the trust you had, family support around you. Now, did you inform your corporate you did it? Are they?
Yes, Sriram. And I got my promotion before this exam only.
Oh,
So I got the benefit.
that's quite impressive. That's quite
actually,
impressive.
actually, I informed them about this certification, that I will come for reimbursement.
Uh-huh.
But 1 week prior to exam, I got my promotion letter. So I thought, okay, I got the benefit. So I was, that's why I was cool that, okay, if I am ready to, if I am not clear it, I can come again. The only thing is I have to go through all the 180 question, and I have to see how they are asking.
Mm, mm. Okay, okay, okay. Quite good, quite good. Perfect, great, and really happy with your success. And it's really interesting to know that the journey happened smoothly. A little more toughness was there, but still you managed it. And the last 45 minutes was pretty crucial. I liked it. And you have good tips for the people. Focus on what you listen in the classes, focus on reading, focus on answering the questions perfectly. That's really good. So thanks a lot, Avinash, for coming up here and making this wonderful interview. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people. Like what you saw, someone is going to see yours and get inspired, and that's going to help them for the examination purpose. Great. Any more last tips, points you have?
Yes, the only thing is, see, for everyone, everyone is a different individual, and their way of practicing or their way of preparing for exam is different. That thing will not going to work, may not work for you. So go through what Sriram sir is saying and customize your preparation according to that. In exam, focus on PMBOK. First thing. Second thing, your videos. And third thing, go through the study hall clearly. Don't try to mug up the question or someone. I've seen people questioning the answer. Don't question the answer. Just try to see what they are trying to ask, what they are trying to target in that question. If you see questions, sometimes they will ask what PM will do next, or sometimes they will ask what is the next action. So in that, sometimes they are trying to see what the characteristics of the PM, and sometimes they are trying to see whether PM is you as a PM are aware of the process or not. So those things are there. And in exam, I have seen that there are some questions from compliance also, compliance and configuration management. In PMBOK or in any other book, you will not get any topic on compliance. In a study hall, there are some questions. I think 4 or 5 questions are there. So from there, you can get some idea. So it's better to be mentally ready for compliance question. That's all from my side.
Got you. Perfect. Good. So keep rocking, keep winning more. I'm sure LinkedIn is very busy. People are hitting you to understand how the exam went on, how do you clear, right? And keep rocking more in your corporate life, because you have more promotions coming up on your way. I keep telling all the time, apply what you learn. That's very important. Having driver license and sitting at home is not good. Take the car and drive it so that you come to know reality as well. What you learn, you have to apply in the reality. That's important. Okay. Superb, great. Thanks all the viewers for watching this success story. I'm sure it would have helped some portion. Definitely can't copy paste, but something you will get from here. And give your wishes to Avinash for his more success. And soon you all will get certified as PMP. Good wishes to everyone. Thanks, Avinash, for coming up here.
Thank you, sir.